What's up guys, BD Wiz, oldschoolstereo.com. Today we're going to test another red Orion. That's right my friends, this time the 275 HCCA from back in the day. That kind of rhymed, HCCA back in the day. Anyway, I don't want to go astray, but let me continue with what I'm about to say.
You big dummy!
All right, that's enough of that. But anyway, the 275R HCCA is one of the most powerful pre-2000 Orion HCCA amps, according to the specs. So, you know, we've tested the 2100 HCCA before and got less than impressive results, especially the certified tests and things like that. I have kind of high hopes for this one. So let's kind of look at the amp, see what it's all about. Then we'll put it on the dyno and let's see if it can do 1200 watts at 1 ohm like it's rated. Stay tuned. All right, so let's check out the Orion in the 1999 Car Audio and Electronics directory and see some of the other amps listed here. The 275R retailed for $12.99 US in 1999. All right guys, so here's a life-size comparison of the 275R with Big D. And you can see the amp it's actually a pretty big amplifier. In today's terms, as far as Class Ds go, this would probably be like a 5K amp as far as the length and the weight and everything. But this is a very nice looking amp from 1999. Thanks to my buddy Jay for sending this to me to test out. It's got that red anodized finish, very shiny here. But we'll take a look at each end. On one end of the amp, we have 3 30 amp fuses. We have 4-gauge power plug. We have a speaker power plug. We have a remote gain, which works with a remote knob, kind of like a bass gain. Then on the other side, it mirrors the other side, which has the other power connector and has 3 more 30 amp fuses. So we have a total of 6 30 amp fuses for 180 amps worth of fusing. On the flip side, we have input phase, we have right and left gain, we have left phase, we have RCA in, aux out, then we have copy, gain, master, we have low pass filter, high pass filter, all that good stuff. But we don't care about all that, do we? We just really want to see how much power this joker will do on the dyno. So let's get her hooked up and let's check it out. All right, now we got the amp all hooked up. Let's check it out on the dyno. First out, we're going to try a 4 ohm certified run. Amplifier is rated to do 300 watts. We get 400 watts at 14.48 volts, pulling 65.2 amps. Next up, we'll do the 2 ohm run, certified it's rated to do 600 watts. We got 626, 14.68 volts, pulled 123 amps, getting on up there in the amperage. So then let's try uncertified, which takes us up to clipping at 2 ohms mono. Wow, 908 watts, 14.2 volts, 184.8 amps though. Better have you a good alternator to supply. Okay, so now let's go 1 ohm, we're rated 1200 watts. Uh-oh, 741 watts at 1 ohm, 14.75 volts. And we pulled 183.6 amps. Oh, that's not good, my friends. Well, let's try certified. Certified, a little bit better, still not anywhere near 1200 watts, 916, 14.34, pulled 185.5 amps. Yeah, all you can do is really shake your head on that one, Big D, and slap your big old bald head, because that's pretty sad. Well, let's try dynamic. Maybe at least dynamic we can beat the 1200 watt rating. And yes, we do. 1340 watts at 14.28 volts. So at least it does it, you know, at burst. So then we tried the bass song, which is the song I have, which is heavy on about a 40 hertz kick. And I wanted to find out, you know, what the amp would really put out with music. So we showed 916 watts at 14.03 volts at 1 ohm. So again, not very close to that 1200 watts, but check out the current pull, 212.7 amps. All right, let's take a minute to pry this bad boy open, take these hateful connectors off the end for power and speaker, and then actually pull out all of the 6 30 amp fuses. Take off some screws on the end plate, flip it over to the other end plate, take off some more screws, the one between the RCAs, and we're almost there. Flip it over, and let's check out the guts. There you go, pretty nice. We got some empty space here on the circuit board, but you can see lined up and down on both sides transistors, so it needs all this space for those transistors, and it's good to dissipate heat, so it's nice to have a big heat sink. So it's too bad it didn't do its rated power, but it looks pretty nice inside. All right guys, so there you see the results of the HCCA 275R from Orion. Did great at 4 ohms mono, at 2 ohms mono, beat its rated power, all that good stuff. But 1 ohm mono, it was rated 1200 watts at 12 volts. We were feeding it plenty of voltage, 14.75, and we got 741 watts certified. We did get 916 uncertified up to clipping, but from the way this amplifier performs, it appears to me that it is really designed for 2 ohms mono, not 1 ohm mono. So I would say this is a good 650, 700 watt amp, but 1200 watts, it does it dynamically at 1 ohm, but that doesn't really count in my book. So again, ashamed to say it, but Red Orion fails me again. The HCCA 275R. So anyway, got lots of more amps coming to test. So thanks as always, you guys, for watching, subscribing. Very close to 20,000 subscribers. In fact, hopefully by the time some of you guys watch this, you'll subscribe and get me over 20,000. My next goal is 50,000. Then I'm looking at 100K. That's what I'm talking about, 100K in the house. I'll get there because you guys give me some love here on these videos. Well, some of you do. Some of them give me a hard time, but I'm going to do some videos in the future where, yeah, you guys who make those comments, you're going to have to pay a little bit. So I appreciate them all. So keep them coming. Big D Wiz, oldschoolstereo.com. Until next time, I'm out of here. Old School Stereo uses only the best accessories provided by Stinger Electronics. Check the video description for links to their social media pages.